Quick Flicks presents The Elephant Whisperers. There are countless stories of friendship in the world, but some bonds have a magic that sets them apart. This is a story of sorrow, hope, and love. A bond that goes beyond words, one that can only be felt with the heart. The Elephant Whisperers is not just a documentary. It is an experience that shows us how love, trust, and understanding give birth to a unique friendship. This film tells the story of a small world nestled in the heart of Tamil Nadu's Mudumalai forest, where an orphaned elephant calf and its caretakers become an inseparable part of each other's lives. This journey is not just about a pet and its owner, but about a deep emotional connection that will touch every heart. At the beginning of the story, we see Bomman, a kind-hearted man who lived in the forest. He belonged to the Kattunayakan tribe, a community that has resided in the jungle for generations, dedicated to the care of elephants. The forest is home to many wild animals that roam freely, yet they never harm humans, because the people living here consider themselves a part of the jungle rather than superior to it. This region is actually the Mudumalai Tiger Reserve, located in Tamil Nadu. It is also home to the Thepakadu Elephant Camp, which was established nearly 140 years ago. This is the largest elephant camp in Asia, where young, orphaned, and abandoned elephants are brought for care, primarily looked after by the Kattunayakan people. The local community depended entirely on the forest for their daily needs. We are then introduced to Bellie, who also lived in the village. Later, Bomman shares that some time ago, he received a call from the forest department about a young elephant calf named Raghu who was being brought to the camp. Bomman and Bellie were chosen to take care of him. Raghu was in a critical condition, separated from his herd and wounded by wild animals. His chances of survival were very slim. However, he found a mother figure in Bellie, following her wherever she went. Over time, Bellie developed a deep bond with Raghu as well. With the dedicated care of Bomman and Bellie, Raghu soon recovered. He began exploring the forest and gradually socializing with other elephants. His closest companion was Krishna, a large elephant who taught him essential survival skills, such as how to graze. Since Raghu had an injured leg, Krishna often helped him. One day, Bomman ties a bell around Raghu's neck and explains that all elephants must wear a bell to make it easier to find them in the jungle. Later, we hear Bellie's story. She reveals that her husband was killed by a tiger in the jungle, which left her terrified. However, despite the fear, she could never bring herself to leave the forest and its animals. She explains that taking care of Raghu is like taking care of a child. Without saying a word, he understands all my emotions. Some time ago, I lost my daughter, which left me deeply saddened. One day, when I was crying, Raghu came to me and wiped my tears with his trunk. Humans may not fully understand animals, but elephants are highly intelligent and perceptive creatures. We see how the people of this community risk their lives to protect the jungle. As a mark of respect for the forest, they always walked barefoot here. Bomman tells us that working with elephants can be dangerous, especially with fully grown ones. Once, he was injured by a large elephant, after which he stopped working with adult elephants and focused only on caring for the young ones. Later, we see how the other jungle staff prepares food for the elephants. Raghu was not interested in eating his food, but his eyes were on the dessert. There was a coconut and some jaggery kept for him. That's why he was acting fussy. Just as Bomman and Bellie cared for Raghu like their own child, they also took care of each other. One day, Raghu and the other elephants were decorated for a special ritual in which elephant calves were taken to receive blessings from Lord Ganesha. Bomman says that for them, taking care of elephants is like taking care of God. After some time, summer arrived and the trees, plants, and rivers in the jungle began to dry up. Time passed, and one day, Bomman and Bellie received a call from the forest department. They were given the responsibility of caring for a young elephant calf named Amu, who had been separated from her herd. Now, Amu became a part of Raghu, Bomman, and Bellie's family. Initially, Raghu was jealous of her because his parents paid more attention to her, but eventually he accepted Amu. Meanwhile, Bomman and Bellie's bond also grew stronger and they decided to get married. We also learned that Bellie has a granddaughter named Sanjana who helps her take care of Raghu and Amu. Some people believe that elephants are aggressive and destroy crops, but those who live close to them know that elephants are calm by nature. If you show them love, they will return that love to you. A few days after Bomman and Bellie's wedding, the forest department decided to assign Raghu's care to someone else as he had grown up. Both of them requested that Raghu not be taken away from them, but the decision was out of their hands. Amu also became restless without Raghu, and kept searching for him. But over time, she learned to live without him. Even today, Bomman occasionally encounters Raghu in the jungle, which makes him very happy. In Tamil Nadu, Bomman and Bellie are the first people to have successfully raised 2 elephant calves, and that is why they are called the parents of elephants. Today, Amu is 3 years old and Raghu is 7, and both of them still live in the same elephant camp. With this, the short film comes to an end. The Elephant Whisperers is not just a documentary, but also a historical achievement. This film won the Best Documentary Short Film Award at the 95th Academy Awards, Oscars 2023, which was a remarkable success. It is the first Indian documentary to win an Oscar in this category, making its beauty and emotional impact even more special. Both critics and audiences have highly praised this film. It has a rating of 7.3 out of 10 on IMDb. Friends, we hope you enjoyed this movie recap. If you also love elephants, then subscribe to our channel and like the video. See you next time with another amazing story. Till then, take care and goodbye.